Python. So let me share my screen. So in today's session, we will see various data visualization tools like scatter plot, bar plot, etc. So let me first log into STATCRAFT. Just a minute. So okay. So let me import the data set. So to import the data set, you have to click on this view tab, then click on source. Here you can click on this plus icon. So since I have already imported the data set, I'm not going to import this data set. So to open this data set, click on this. So this is how our data set looks like. Okay. So this is basically the data set about Universal's bank data set. So let's understand the data first. Okay, so this is the brief description about the data set we are going to working on today. So our data set contain ID, which is basically the customer ID, then customer's age in years, then years of professional experience, annual income of the customers in thousands of dollars, then family means number of family size, basically how many members are there in a family, then CC average means average spending on a credit card per month. Okay, then we have their educational level where one represent undergraduate, two represent graduate, and three represents advanced or professional. Then we have mortgage, a value of house mortgage, if any, in a thousands of dollar. Then this is basically the dependent feature, or you can say we want to predict the variable we are interested in. This is about a customer accept the personal loan offered in the last campaign, where zero represents they are not accepted, and one represents they are accepted the personal loan. Then we have security account. Does the customers have security account with the bank? Yes or no. CD account, which does the customer have certificate of deposit or CD account with the bank? Does the customer use internet banking facilities or not? And at last we have credit card. Does the customer use credit card or not? So this is the brief about the data set. So let's come back to the data. So you can see here we have loaded our data set, and if you want to see how many means what are the number of columns present here in the data set, so you can click on this view, then source, and you have to click on this meta. So you can see here we have all the variables contained in our data set, right? So you can see ID, age, experience, income, zip code. So if you see carefully, here we have called education. So basically education is a categorical variable, means graduate, undergraduate, postgraduate, advanced. So if you want to change the variable measure here, you can go to meta tab and you can done from here. So credit card is also means whether they are having credit card or not. This is also categorical. Then whether they do online transaction or not, this is also categorical variable. CDA, security account, okay. Then personal loan, okay, is it already categorical. Okay. So now first we will see what is the distribution of income here. So how you can do this? Just click on this income, sorry, analysis tab, and click on graphics and click on histogram. Okay, give analysis title. Okay, then select the variable of interest. Let me select this income. Okay, go to design. You can select here whatever you want, like none beans means number of beans you want to. Let me select 15. So basically it will divide our whole data set into 15 equal parts. Okay, not a data set, it will make the 15 buckets of similar size. Okay, then the statistics, so you want to count whether you want frequency count or density. Let me select count, then kernel density estimator, true or false, and background theme. You can select, let me select the dark grid here. Okay, go to text. Here you can select the X label. You can modify the X label and title. Also, you can change the font size. Okay, let's click on OK. So now you can see this is the result we are getting here. So you can see here there is a positively skewed distribution here, right? So positively skewed distribution here. You can see there is a long tail on the right side of the data. So income distribution is a what do you say? Positively skewed, right? And if you copy this code from here, you will get the same output as we got in a STATCRAFT. So let's try to understand that part as well. Let me copy this code from here. So let me import the data set. Sorry, you have to go to properties and select copy the address or location of the data set. So what I will do, I will paste that code here. Okay, not code, location. Okay, so and we need to do some code cleaning here because it has also copied the text also. Okay, and run this code. So you can see here we are getting the same output, same plot as we got in a StatCraft Python. Okay, now let's come back to data set again. Okay, so now you can see here here we have variable name ccavg. So this is basically the average of customer spend on a credit card or credit card expenditure average credit card expenditure per month, right? So now I want to see whether there is any relationship between this credit card expenditure per average expenditure on a credit card and this variable name personal loan. Okay, so let me give some labels here first. So okay, coming to data. Now to see this relationship between this credit card average expenditure per month and personal loan, what you can do is just click on this analysis tab, then click on graphics, then let's select this box plot. Okay, let's select this average. Just a minute. Overlay with personal loan, or you can take personal loan on x-axis. Okay, so go to design. Here you can make order ascending or descending. Let me select the descending. Then here you can edit the X label, Y label. Okay, let me increase the font size. Okay, and if you want, you can give title as well, right? So what title you can give is personal loan, sorry, CAVG across personal loan. Okay, then click on OK, and you can increase the font size this for this as well, and also you can select the color for that. Then click on OK. So you can see this is the result we are getting, CC average across personal loan. Okay, so basically there one represents they have accepted the loan on a x-axis, one represents they have accepted the personal loan, and one represent they have not accepted the personal loan, right? So and this black dots represents the outliers present for this particular category, right? So you can see here when the people have accepted the personal loan, their sorry they when people have rejected the personal loan, their credit card average expenditure is very less as compared to when the people have accepted the personal loan. You can see here median CC average is around $1, not $1. Basically, it is $1,000, right? So, but when they have accepted the personal loan, their average expenditure is around $4,000, right? So this is the observation we can take from here. Okay, so and one more thing you can do here is, so you can see here we have two options, either to delete the output or to share the output. Okay, if you click on delete, this current output will be deleted, and if you want to delete all this output, you can click on this delete button on all the outputs will got deleted. So let's click on this share. Once you click on share, you will show all the users connected to your server. You can select them one by one or all at once, and once you click on OK, the output will be shared with all the selected users. Okay, so this is also one of the important feature of STATCRAFT. And if you can see here, you can see here we have one file icon. So let's click on this file icon. So you can see here here we have one folder name. So basically when we do analysis we get various outputs, means various kind of analysis we do. But let's say you want your output in a particular folder, right? So what you can do is you can create a custom folder, and once you click on this uh, custom folder option, you will get so this is the default folder. Let's say I want to create new folder. I can click here, and so for this particular data set I will give my data set name. Okay, then click on OK and click again on that folder. Click on OK. So now you can see the folder which we have created is getting displayed here. Now it been displayed here. So moving forward, whatever the analysis you do will be saved into this unique folder name. So now you can imagine how easy it is to access all of your analytical outputs when you come back years later. When you switch between devices, all of your output will be here under the folder name German credit card. Okay. So if you have any doubts or queries, do let me know in the chat. So I will definitely try to answer those queries. So let's come back to the data set again. Now similarly now we have seen there is some kind of association, means there is association between um, credit card average expenditure per month and personal loan. Now let's try to do that for income as well. So we have to follow the same steps. Click on this analysis tab, then click on graphics, click on where is box plot. Now what you have to do is just replace this CCAVG with income. Okay, then go to text. So what you can do is you have to replace CCAVG with the income. Income across. Okay, personal loan, that's fine. Click on OK. So you can see here on the x-axis we have personal loan, where 0 represents they are not accepted, they have not accepted the personal loan, and 1 represents they have accepted the personal loan. So if you see carefully here, the difference is clear here. When the persons have rejected the personal loan, their median income is here. Median income is very less as compared to the people who have accepted the personal loan, right? So what is observation we are taking here? If the person has rejected the personal loan, uh, if the person has rejected the personal loan, they are having less median income as compared to the people who have accepted the personal loan. And you can see here there are some kind of outliers present here in the income category for the people who have not accepted the personal loan, right? Coming to data set again. Okay, so now what we can do is let's say I want to see whether there is some kind of relationship between income and CCAVG, or you can say years of experience. So what you can do is you can use the scatter plot for this. So let's click on this analysis tab, then click on graphics, select the scatter plot. Let's select age, not age. Let's select the income and income. Sorry, um, income and credit card average expenditure per month, right? Let me make it this background theme as a dark green. Okay. Click on OK. So this is the result we are getting, right? So you can say there is some kind of relationship between CC average, means credit card average expenditure per month and income, but that correlation is not uh, that strong. Okay, it means because you can see here these lines are these dots are very widespread here. So by seeing this, we get an direct idea of these correlation is there, but it is not that strong. So and you can confirm this using correlation analysis. You can also find the correlation using STATCRAFT Python. So what you can do is you can click on this analysis tab, go to regression and click on correlations, right? Then click on income and CCAVG. Sorry, CCAVG. Okay. Then click on OK. So you can see here there is a relationship between CCAVG and income, but that is not that strong correlation here. So basically so you may know about correlation. What is correlation? So if the correlation between two variables is +1, so there is a perfect positive correlation between two variables, right? If it is negative, means -1 -1, so there is a perfect negative correlation between two variables. And if it is above 8, means 0.8, so you can see it as a strong correlation. Above 8, above 0.8, or uh, below minus 0.8, you can say this is the strong correlation. But if it is between that, you can say it is a weak correlation, right? So this is what we get from correlation scatter plot, right? Next thing, so if you want to explore the content about these techniques, what you can do is you can log into LMS and click on this introduction to Python using STATCRAFT. Then you can go to this visualization and you can see here we have various plots available here, like scatter plot, line plot, bar plot, count plot, and pair plot. So if you click on this scatter plot and then on slides, then click on scatter plot Python. Okay, so here you can see what here you can learn about the scatter plots. Means basically what is scatter plot, what, why should we use scatter plot, when should we use scatter plot. So let's understand this part as well. Okay, so scatter plot is a visualization of two variables that is used to determine whether two variables are related or not. Means if there is some kind of correlationship or not. Both linear and non-linear relationship are possible. The outliers are also found using this method, right? The values of two different numerical variables are represented by dots. Means you will take coordinate on x-axis and coordinate on y-axis, and you can project that point into the graph. Okay, each dot location on the horizontal and vertical axis represent the data point. So so just now we have performed how to perform scatter plot. So let's recall that. So what you have to do is you have to click on this menu, hamburger menu at the top left corner, then click on graphics here, then click on scatter plot, this window will appear. Here we on the left side we have a list of all the variables contained in our data set. Next, if you want to give analysis title, you can give it, although it is optional. Then let's select the variable which you want to display on a x-axis, then y variable which is basically another variable which you want to display on a y-axis. And if you want to find correlation between two variables, overlay with another categorical variable. Means basically, let's say you want to find the correlation between height and weight, and if you overlay this with a gender, so basically it will give you a scatter plot of height and weight overlay with gender. Okay, so maybe it may be a bit confusing for you. So what you can do is, what we can do is, just a minute. Let me log in. Just a minute. Learn Python. Okay. Okay. So let's try to see that. Okay, to explain this, let me import one more data set. I will use the iris data to explain you this. So basically, this is the flowers data set. Okay. So now what you have to do is just click on this hamburger menu at the top left corner, then click on graphics, then click on scatter plot. Okay. Then click on sepal length. Now I want to see whether there is some kind of a relationship between sepal length and petal width. Sorry, okay, petal length, and I will overlay this with spaces. Okay, then click on OK. Now you can see here we are getting the scatter plot of sepal length versus petal length across three categories. Okay, so these are the data points for Citosa. These are the data points for versicolor, and these green dots for Virginica. Okay, so you can see here for Virginica, you can say there is some kind of strong associationship between sepal length and petal length, right? So if you want to confirm this, you can click on correlation and you can select the sepal length and petal width. Click on OK. So you can see here you can see we are getting the strong positive correlation between petal length and sepal length, which is around 0.87. So it can be treated as a strong positive correlation between two variables, right? Okay. Next, okay, just a minute. Okay, and I think we have explored this one. Now next we have bar plot. So what is a bar plot? Bar plot is a graphical representation of categorical data with rectangular bars. The length of the bar represent value of variable for each category, right? So one can visualize the different properties like mean, variance, standard deviation for scale variable within each category of category variable by using bar chart. So basically what you can do, you can find if you want to find only simple bar graph for finding the frequencies of variable across various category, you can use bar plot, or what you can do is you can find the mean median mode for scale variable across various categories of another categorical variable, right? So let's try to do that. So I think this data set is not suitable for that operations. So what you can do is just click on analysis tab, graphics, then go click on bar plot. Then let's select the income. So let's select on a y-axis. I will select the personal loan, right? Just a minute. Personal loan overlay with okay. I okay. Click on OK. So if you see here, you can see on the y-axis, on the x-axis we have income, on the y-axis we have personal loan. So you can see here, but what it is giving, let me check. So if you go to, okay, it is giving the mean value. Okay, it is giving us mean value for each category. Let me select the median this time. Okay, so you can see here on the x-axis we have income, on the y-axis we have personal loan. So if you see here for zero category, which represent they have not accepted the personal loan, and when they present they are accepted the personal loan. So you can see here the median income for the people who have accepted the personal loan have a higher value as compared to the people who have not accepted the personal loan, and we have seen this already using box plot, right? So this is about the bar plot. Let's recall the steps. Click on menu, graphics, then this from this drop down menu you have to select the bar plot. This dialog box will open, and on the left you will find the list of all the variables contained in our data set. Then you have to provide the x variable, y variable, right? And if you want to overlay this with any other variable, you can, that can be possible. Then you have to select the confidence level, order, and the background theme, and the estimator you want, like mean, median, right? Then here you can edit the x label, y label, and the title. You can change the color for the title, font sizes. Then finally we have this first output, which is the Python code. And finally we have the graphical output or bar graph, right? So this is about for bar plot. Then next we have count plot. So what is count plot? The plot, a plot that contrasts the result of various categories of univariate variables. So beans are used to display the number of observations for each category. So basically, let's say we have two categorical variables, and you want to see how one variable is changing across the categories of other variable, right? So this can be using count plot. The number of men and women in the data sets, gender. So this can be possible here. The number of passengers in a data set, several classes A, B, C, right? Uh, so basically you can see here what we observe here. Let's say we have variable name, number of men and women in data set, gender, feature. Okay. The count plot are used in the cases where number of observation of distinct groups is compared on the basis of counts inside the category characteristic, right? So just now we discussed, we have to find the frequencies of one categorical variable across various level on the basis of, sorry, across the levels of other categorical variable. Okay. Okay, let's go to StartCraft Python data. Now if you see here, I have variable named personal loan where it has two possible values, 0 and 1, where 0 represent they have not accepted the personal loan and 1 represents they have accepted personal loan. Now I want to check here. If you scroll here, you can see we have variable named credit card. Now here 0 represents they having already they are having credit card, and 1 represent they don't have, sorry, 1 represent they have credit card and 0 represent they don't have credit card. Now I want to check number of persons who have accepted and rejected the personal loan across these categories. Means when they have credit card and when they don't have credit card. So basically these two variables are categorical here. You can see here it has also two categories, it is also have two categories. So what you have to do is just click on this hamburger menu, graphics, then click on count plot. Let's select the credit card here, overlay with the personal loan, right? And I want the orientation as a vertical. Let me do this as a capital, and you can make this as a frequency. Okay. Okay, let's click on OK. So this is the result we are getting here. So you can see here we have on the x-axis we have credit card. 0 represents they have not. So these bins are uh, basically these bins are for when the people have rejected the credit, rejected, not rejected. People don't have credit card, and when they, these bins represent they have credit card, right? So and this green bars represent they rejected the personal loan, and when they represents they have accepted the personal loan, right? So this is about overlay, not overlay, count plot. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, coming back to our data set. Now, if you see here, uh, in a STATCRAFT, you can also use the pair plot to find the means if you want to see if there any relationship between multiple variables here. So this can be possible with a data visualization tool, one data visualization tool called pair plot. So click on this analysis tab, pair plot. You can see here we have pair plot, and let's select the age, experience, and CC average. Then you can select the income. Okay, then click on OK. So these types of plots can be possible with the STATCRAFT Python, right? So you can see here we have the scatter plot. We have the scatter plot between age and average expenditure, average credit card expenditure per month. Then here we have age versus income. Here we have age versus experience. So if you can see here, there is a strong positive correlation between age and experience, right? So, and this is very obvious, right? As you get older, your experience also increases, right? So this is about the pair plot. um, So how you can perform the analysis means data visualization tools in a StatCraft. So all you have to do is just click on this analysis tab, then click on graphics, and you can see here you can explore various graphical techniques here, right? Like scatter plot, line plot, strip plot, box plot, bar plot, count plot, histogram, pair plot, and heat map. So if you are interested, you can ask me for the data set, and you can try to explore this various techniques of data visualization. And in previous lectures also we have explored the machine learning algorithms. So if you are interested in the data set, you can let me know. I will share the data set with you, and you can try to explore the things. So if you have any doubts or queries, do let me know in the chat. So any queries, if you are not able to log into StatCraft Python, do let us know. We'll definitely try to help you.
So meanwhile, I'm putting feedback form link in a chat box. I request participants to fill the feedback form over there. So today will be a last section. So further there won't be any section from Monday. So any kind of technical issues you can write to us. any queries, any login issues, any kind of on class you have any doubts, you can put it on chat. Kamlakar, I don't think there is any queries over there. We'll end the section over here.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you all participants for joining with us. So I request all participants to give a feedback, any kind of login issues, any kind of technical issues on software and software side. So you can just write to us. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.